Members of the U.S. Congress say it's time to get tough with ISIS. Republicans warn that the president hasn't taken strong action in Syria, leaving the door wide open for the Islamic radicals to launch their deadly attacks. Those warnings come as investigators say they're virtually certain that a terrorist bomb is what destroyed that Russian jetliner. Dale Hurd has the story.
Investigators are 90% sure the noise heard in the final seconds of a cockpit recording aboard the Russian plane that crashed in Egypt was an explosion caused by a bomb, according to a report from Reuters. 224 passengers and crew died. The Islamic State in the Sinai says it did it. Both parties in Congress say President Obama needs to step up attacks against ISIS. Republicans are blaming the president's strategy for allowing ISIS to spread death and destruction across the Middle East, and for allowing Russia and Iran to lead the fight.
The sad fact is, because we've had a failed policy and failed leadership, now we're having to rely on the Russians and the Iranians to go into Syria to fight and destroy ISIS. And that's kind of where we are today. And I think, again, it's this weakness invites aggression.
Congressman Peter King says the U.S. needs boots on the ground to fight ISIS.
This has to be an all-out effort. I don't think the president has done enough as far as having the forces on the ground that are necessary to make the air attacks more effective.
And Democrat Dianne Feinstein, vice chair of the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, warns the U.S. cannot avoid a war with ISIS, telling NBC, "We will fight them now or we will fight them later." Feinstein says she's very worried about repeated attempts to bomb American passenger planes, and says the U.S. must do more than just the roughly 50 Special Forces members now operating in Syria. And if the president takes the advice from Democrats and Republicans, the United States could be sending more military to take on ISIS fighters. Dale Hurd, CBN News.